Hey everyone, I'm Hamera and I'm one of the 5 youth who got selected to go to the White House LGBTQ+ Tech Summit in August. As far as my story goes, I identify as pansexual female. From a young age, I guess I was a bit conflicted about my sexuality. I knew I liked boys, but I also really like girls. And because of this, I kind of took the I like girls bit and put it in the back of my brain somewhere, just to be ignored and pushed away. When I was 11, I realised that started to become really hard to do. It was just a part of me and I was trying to hide it. When I was 15, I came out and I started identifying as bisexual, but I felt like the term didn't really fit properly. And then when I turned 16, I met this girl who was pansexual and she explained to me what it meant to her, and I just knew, yes, that fits. And so in June, I went to the Maven Queer Tech Camp and met a whole bunch of really amazing people. Maven put so much effort into the work they do, and the tech camp was just incredible. We went to a bunch of different tech companies and we got some great experience working on difficult projects, meeting lovely people. While I was there, I got nominated to go to the White House Tech Summit. But to get there, we really need to raise $6,000. That sounds like a lot, I know we can do it. That's why we really need your support and help. Anything you can put towards it will help, and if you could just spread the word as much as possible. And before I go, thank you so much, Maven, for all your efforts that you're putting into this, because without you guys, none of this would be happening. Thank you so much for a great 2015 Tech Camp experience, and hopefully we'll all be going to Washington DC. Bye guys!
Hello, my name is Brandon Grantham, and I'm one of 5 youth that has been nominated to go to the White House Youth Tech Summit, LGBTQ Youth Tech Summit. And I see it as I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be able to go, because I'm very thankful for the opportunity to make change and to make this country better. And we all know that it could be better, especially for minorities. And someone who was born a female and has been presenting as a male for about 3 years, I don't want to go to DC for me, because I know that I'll be okay. I know that I have control over myself. But I want to go for other people who don't have the opportunity to have their voice be heard and to have this change happen for them. Which is, why we need people donating to this campaign. Because if we don't get the money, we won't be able to go. Or it will be very, very difficult for us to be able to go. Because the teens that are going aren't necessarily the most well-off, and Maven's super small. And we need to go, and you can help us get there. So please do, anything helps.
Hi, so I'm Tessa.
And I'm Eric.
And we're 2 of the people who are going to be going to the White House Summit.
Yeah, we are very excited to be chosen to have this opportunity to go to the White House, but the real issue is that we do need fundraising money, and we decided to make this video so that we can get sponsors like you to help us fundraise.
So I guess I'll tell my story first. I'm a gender fluid person, and I always knew that there was like something that was a little off. I was like, wait, I'm not very feminine, I think. So I when I first heard about growing up in San Francisco, I had always knew that trans people kind of were a thing because I lived really close to the Castro. Kind of clicked that, oh, I could be trans, that's a thing. And then one of my friends came out and I was like, wait, crap. And so I was thinking, wait, I might be a trans guy. And then after thinking about it for a really long time, I kind of figured out that I wasn't really anything. And I didn't know about non-binary identities until a couple of years ago.
I grew up in a really small town in Arizona, very closed-minded people, and I grew up thinking that men date women, and that's strictly how it's going to be. And my first encounter with ever even liking another guy was thinking that the guy was strictly my best friend. I wanted him to be my best friend, but then I started to realize I wanted him to be more than my best friend. That was a huge part of me opening up my world and my spectrum to trying to see who I am and what my community is. And later on, after starting high school, I became very fixated in the video production and editing life. And after coming to Maven, I realized that there was more I could be doing and more I could be helping. And now having the opportunity to go to the White House with your fundraising and your help is amazing, because that I get to show them that being in a small town does not hide the fact that you're gay and you love computers, and that you're willing to show people that this is what needs to change and this is how it's being affected.
Yeah, I came with my sibling, and our first reaction was, oh my gosh, everybody's gonna know tech stuff. Like, we were like, we're gonna be so behind, this is gonna be terrible. But we slowly came to realize that, like, not a lot of us had opportunities in tech because of various things. And sometimes gender was actually a lot of times I think gender was a big issue. And once we finally got into the nitty-gritty, we actually started to learn how to code, and that was huge. That's changed our lives very significantly. And it's definitely, I know, changed us.
Right, and just the fact that you can find more people that were not only in your LGBTQ community, you found people in your tech community that were willing to help you and willing to listen to you, and you could open up and be friends with new people, and coming up with ways in different groups and teams around the country to help find solutions to our problem with LGBT people in the tech community. And what a great way to have youth come in and help you, because they're being affected by the problem and they're also going to be the future.
Yeah, and we can't do this without your help. So even $1 helps, or I don't know what the donation minimum is yet, but I think like it's gonna probably be $1. But any amount of money helps, honestly.
So thank you for watching, and please donate.
Yeah. See ya.